What's good? What's not? Tell me why. And remember, my comment sections are and always will be a safe space. Welcome back, or to, well, there's no back because this is the first video. So, welcome to my channel where we, as not in, you know what? No, we're gonna keep all the fumbles in. Where we, and by we, I mean me, watch a bunch of movies and TV shows just so we can say we seen it. And obviously, because I just said it, this is my first video. Obviously, you will see that this is not um actually the first like this is not the first intro and first video. This is just the intro that I'm giving out because the one I recorded before, it's just ain't it. So I am going to be recording recording a bunch of these intros and outros for my older videos. When I say older, I mean older, okay? Like y'all will see the difference in the camera quality, maybe even the mics a little bit, because I did have to learn how exactly all of that works and making sure that I'm using like the right ones. So you'll definitely see that difference. And um just the difference in me too, because I do feel like in some of my earlier videos I was probably a little bit nervous just knowing that this is my first those was or at least was my first time trying to do something like this. Now, obviously not my first time in front of a camera. Most people, I feel like, at least the initial people who I'm putting these videos out to, know that already. Um, so I'm really just excited to finally get this reaction train started. If you guys know me, you know I've been working on this for quite some time, and by quite some time, I want to say at least 2 years, way more longer than I ever expected. But it was because I really wanted to like kind of like stockpile the content. That way I can just kind of like release things on a regular schedule and not feel pressured to like do it, because I know it's not something I'm doing for money. So it's like if I feel pressured to do it, I might feel like exhausted because I do work 2 jobs, have a lot going on with my personal life and stuff. So having the time and energy to dedicate to just outside things can be a lot, even if it's something you love. So, and this is one of those things that I really genuinely love doing, which is why says, you know what, forget it. Let's just go ahead and get this thing started. And if I somehow, if the content catches up to me, I'll just have to get faster at recording and editing and putting things out, because I really do enjoy. If you guys know, recently I was a part of a podcast, and in doing that experience, it really highlighted the fact that I genuinely enjoy just sitting and talking about things that I like. Like I think everybody enjoys that, but not only do I enjoy sitting and doing it, but I enjoy actually sharing those opinions with other people, hearing feedback from that, and just seeing how multiple perspectives on the same thing can kind of exist together. And that is excuse me. Ugh. That is also one of the reasons why I got into movie reactions, because if you know me, you know I love movies. Movies are like my favorite outlet. They are my favorite thing in existence. If I could go literally just live the plot of all of my favorite movies, I would go do that. So when I discovered movie reactions, I was like, "Oh, this is so dope!" Because this is like one of my favorite things to do is actually when I find out that somebody has not seen a movie that I like or that I've seen. I love sitting and actually watching that movie with them and watching how they react to the things that I love about these movies, and then maybe even the things I don't like, because you get that different perspective on things, to the point where you'll go back and watch it yourself and be like, "Oh, okay, I see how they got that from that," and it usually enhances your experience, and anything that just makes movies more fun is obviously my bags. So, um, that was like really my main reason I got into movie reactions. At least like just as a kind of content that I enjoy. Because at first I did see a couple of them, and I was like, I don't get this. People are watching people watch movies, and then I became one of the people who watches people watch movies. So, and it got to the point where I caught up to all of my favorite content creators. To the point where there was only movies that they did or videos that they did to movies that I didn't even see yet. So that's when I had that moment like, huh, maybe this is a good opportunity to go ahead and start my own reaction channel because when I say I watch movies, y'all, I will watch movies all day. There was times when I was a kid where I would literally just wake up in the morning, get my breakfast, go to the stack of DVDs, no matter if I was at my dad's house, my mom's house. Both of them have really big DVD collections. Thank y'all for that. And I would literally just go through, sift through maybe some of my favorites that I already watched, or some new ones that maybe just look interesting because that was always my favorite thing about physical media, just being able to look at that post, look at the front, look at the back, actually see all the pictures, and that really draws an interest into a film. I've seen many movies the first time just based off of those pictures and stuff like that. So just literally we'll just stack up a bunch of movies and we'll sit in the house and watch movies all day. I'll maybe leave the house and go to the store and get some snacks, come back. I'm watching movies all day. So the fact that I have been doing that for so long in life, there's even some movies that I've rewatched so many times that I swear this may become a piece of content in itself. I could probably tell you the entire movie backwards. Like that is not an exaggeration at all. So like my love for movies is just like so deep that it's this just became like something so obvious that I just really had to do just to also bring back my love for movies, because not that it necessarily left, but once you're an adult, you got bills, and like I said, I got two jobs, not just one. It takes up a lot of time. You don't really have time to just sit and watch movies all day, especially the 2-3 hour epics and all of that. And like I said, there's so many movies that I haven't seen at all, even given my extreme love for movies, to the point where I said, you know what? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna search the 100 greatest movies of all time, and I am going to watch every single one of them. Obviously, there are some that just by happenstance I did cross off the list, but if I had to kind of recall, I do have my book right here in front of me, but I added and took things away from it so that the numbers aren't actually accurate. But if I had to say how many of those movies I hadn't seen, I would probably say it was between like the 60 and 70 range, like 60 or 70 of the 100 greatest movies of all time, probably just ignored. And that is usually because I do not watch movies just because of the like critical acclaim. I don't really care if everybody loves something. If it does not grab my attention, I am not going to watch it. Um, so this is again a good reason for me to do a movie reaction channel, because just by the existence of, hey, I am reacting to movies now, that means some of those movies are going to now come across my plate, and I'm going to have to watch them. And I'm actually really excited to do so. Which I guess can lead straight into this actual movie reaction, because I have heard about The Godfather ever since I can remember. Honestly, one of my favorite movies of all time is Set It Off, and if you know that movie, they have that one scene where Vivica A. Fox is basically playing why did I forget his name? Don Corleone. And she got the ice cubes in her mouth and stuff. Or was those grapes? I'm not sure. But she's literally mocking his accent and stuff, to the point where when I first watched the actual Godfather, I heard his voice, it took me out, because I've heard that voice done over like just so many years and so many movies that it's just kind of surreal to actually hear it and be like, oh, that okay, I get it now. So it's just like little things like that, like all of the references and stuff that you get from such an iconic film. I was really excited to see the roots of them, and I made the mistake of watching it later in the day. I just watched my reaction again, and it dawned on me. I was like, not only am I sick, I watched it at like fucking 6 or 7 at night, which for a movie that is 3 hours long, not a good idea. And obviously, I'm a stoner too, so and movies that where people are talking and where there's just a bunch of scenes of people talking really aren't my bag, because those conversations have to be really interesting and hold my attention. I'm sorry. the brain does its own thing sometimes. Okay, I be thinking about past, present, and future all at the same time. Okay, so what do I really have to say about this movie? Yeah, I was sick. Started watching it. Obviously, I don't take notes for this. Maybe we'll try that in the future. Maybe it makes this thing go a little smoother. But I don't outside of it being one of those movies that are referenced in a bunch of other movies, and it being probably one of the most iconic movies of all time. Like I think you can kind of just say The Godfather, and most people will automatically know what you're talking about, even if they haven't seen the movie. That I don't even know what I was just saying right now. That like that train of thought just lost. That train left the station so quick. I didn't get to put no bags on it. I didn't get to say all aboard. None of that. It just left. So that being said, I think that is a good time to just cut the intro for this. And um, the only thing I will say, just because I did watch my reaction, is I am so sorry that in the beginning of me doing this, I was not I felt like I didn't want to be annoying and continually talk over the movie. So I had certain thoughts when I was watching things that I did not actually say out loud. And that just bothered me when I watched the reaction because I could even see it. I'm like, there's words happening right now in the brain, but they're not coming out. What's going on here? So I mean, this movie is almost 3 hours. The reaction itself is only like 20 minutes. So I mean, hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy it. And oh yeah, a little backstory about this movie. I did this first time reaction and then I lost it. I updated my computer and it completely disappeared. I was so pissed because I was like, yo, this is one of the most iconic movies ever. Like how like I gotta basically re-record it and make it a not first time reaction, like just a regular, oh, this is my reaction to it. And I mean, there is something to be said about that second watch of a movie because you know what to expect. So now you kind of just start watching things and thinking about things on a little bit more of a deeper level. And that did exist when I did that second reaction. And not only that, but also during the editing process for these. I basically have to rewatch the whole movie. And I did gain a bigger appreciation for this movie throughout that process. I will say my first reaction to this movie, I was not here for it that much. The second time that I went through this, y'all, I promise it became one of my favorites. It not what I would say probably like top 20. I'm not gonna get crazy and say it cracks my top 10 immediately, but it is a great movie, and it is one of those movies that would actually I would tell people like you should watch this movie, even if mob movies aren't your thing. You should probably watch this movie, and it might change your perspective on mob movies. It's just this story is so great. I'm gonna save that for after the outro because obviously I have to film that too. So yeah, I hope you guys like the reaction. Um, and if you do, you know, if you like the reaction, you should like the video, right? You know, click that little thumbs up, help a brother get out there, you know. Um, yeah, that's it. That's all I really have to say. Let's let y'all just get into the movie. I think what's to say, 14 minutes, almost 15 minutes enough is good enough for the intro. Greatest movie of all time or no?
Why did you go to the police? Why didn't you come to me first?
That's the voice everybody does. Oh my goodness.
But do what I beg you to do.
So I said I never saw The Godfather, but a bunch of other shows and movies, people always imitating his voice. So
Johnny Fontaine never gets that movie. That part is perfect for him. It'll make him a big star. And I'm going to run him out of the business. And let me tell you why. Johnny Fontaine ruined one of Waltz International's most valuable proteges. For 5 years, we had her under training, singing lessons, acting lessons, dancing lessons. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on her. I was going to make her a big star. And let me be even more frank. Just to show you that I'm not a hard-hearted man, that it's not all dollars and cents. She was beautiful. She was young. She was innocent. She was the greatest piece of ass I've ever had, and I've had them all over the world. And then Johnny Fontaine comes along with his olive oil voice and Guinea charm. And she runs off.
That sounds like
She
personal,
threw it
not
all away
business.
just to make me look ridiculous. And a man in my position can't afford to be made to look ridiculous.
Oh, it's
Now, you
definitely
get
personal
the hell
ego.
outta here.
In fact,
And if that goomba tries it...
dead. Oh, they killed somebody. Who they didn't kill? They framed them. Okay, where this movie going? I'm in. Goddamn. Oh, the horse? Not the horse. Why the horse? Shit. I thought he'd at least make it to the end of this one before he died. But I'm not gonna let them get away with that. Greatest. Definitely gonna have to watch this movie again. Well, maybe, depending on how it ends.
Hey, Mikey!
Because at the end of this movie, if it was like just so great that I couldn't wait to watch the second one, I was definitely gonna just watch the second one right after. But as of right now, I'm not really feeling that pressed to do so. What kind of hospital is this?
Get rid of these. Come here. Put your hand in your pocket like you have a gun. You'll be all right.
I hope so. He seemed like a cool dude. Don't get my boy Enzo killed.
You'll be okay.
It's a good thing that worked.
You did good.
Because, I mean, I feel like he definitely don't have a gun. Yeah, nah, the way he's shaking, he not only do he not got a gun, but he is not about that life. Look, he can't even light the damn suit. Nerves!
What's the Turk paying you to set up my father, Captain?
Take a hold of him. Stand him up. Stand him up straight.
They just put him to sleep? Supposed to be a war hero that can't take a punch?
home is to find out where it's going to be held.
Come to daddy.
Now, we insist it's a public place, a bar, a restaurant, some place where there's people so I feel safe. They're going to search me when I first meet them, right? So I can't have a weapon on me then. But if Clemenza can figure a way to have a weapon planted there for me, then I'll kill them both.
He just took the air out the whole room. Everybody like, yeah, they even laughing. They like,
Hey,
what?
what are you gonna do?
This
Nice
ain't
fellow,
you.
man. They want to get mixed up in the family business. Huh, now you want a gun. You gotta get them close like this. Bada bing! You blow their brains all over your nice Ivy League suit. Come here. Mwah! You're taking this very personal. Tom, this is business, and this man is taking it very, very personal.
Don't
Where
brush
does
it
say
off.
that you can't kill a cop?
Come on.
It'll be before I can come back.
At least a year, Mike. Listen, I'll square with Mom. You know, you're not seeing her before you leave, and I'll get a message to that girlfriend when I think the time is right.
That is a lot of hair. I'm sorry. I've not seen this movie enough to be like noticing that type of stuff. If I didn't know that there were 2 more movies, I would think that he's about to die here. I do get the feeling he's about to fuck it up though.
I'm sorry about the other night, Mike.
No, you're not.
I gotta.
It's alright, my boy. You got it. It's for Pops.
Sti fissaria. Siete finiti.
That's where you take the shot. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna choke. Straight like that.
Mamma mia, io sono cascato innamorato.
Vado su per la montagna.
Oh. E che sei rimasto colpito da un fulmine?
What's the matter? Huh? What's the matter?
It was my fault.
Where is
Sonny, please. It was my fault. Sonny, it was my fault. I hit him. I started to fight with him. Please, Sonny. I hit him. So he hit me.
I don't know if okay. He's trying to run. What was that back at? That is not what kind of sound that would make.
My sister cannot kill you.
And he tried to run though too, like you was better off just trying to defend yourself. I forgot all about her.
Well, that's an accident, but nobody was.
Oh, oh,
Tom,
oh.
this letter to Michael, please? Please.
Well, if I accept
He
it,
bought her the wedding picture and
they
everything.
could prove that I have knowledge of his whereabouts. Now, you just be patient, Kay. He'll get in touch with you, all right?
I let my cab go, so can I come in to call another one, please?
Come on.
Hello?
She is out, baby.
Who's this?
Doesn't look like a call she wanted to receive.
Dinner's on the table.
I'm not hungry yet.
The food, it's on the table. It's getting cold.
I'll eat out later.
You just told me to make you dinner.
Hey, Bafangu, huh?
Oh, Bafangu, you!
That's it. Break it on, you spoiled guinea brat. Break it on.
Why don't you bring your
Not the food.
Now, go ahead. Now I'll kill you. You guinea brat, you. Get out here!
Connie, what's the matter?
She
I can't hear you. What is it? Connie, talk louder. The baby's crying.
It's always crying.
No, I don't understand.
Yeah, Connie.
Yeah, he about to die.
Listen, you wait there. Oh, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch. Come on.
Oh my God. God, they just lit his ass up.
Fabrizio, dove vai?
Michele, aspettami lì, che vengo da sola fino da te.
No! No, I belong...
What the fuck? How did they even find him? Well, I mean, at least now he ain't got to worry about, the whole shorty back home situation.
How did things ever get so far?
Fucked up way for that to be dealt with, but I mean.
How long have you been back?
Ever since my wife just blew up.
Longer than that.
That was cute. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he's not about to die, is he? Oh. Oh.
Michael, do you believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth?
I do.
Do you believe in Jesus Christ, his only Son, our Lord?
I do.
Do you believe in the Holy Ghost, the Holy Catholic Church?
I do.
Pater noster qui es in cielo, sanctificetur nomen tuum, adveniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua sicut in cielo et in terra. Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimitte nobis debita nostrum, sic et nos debitibus debitoribus nostrum, et ne nos inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo. Amen. Michael, ingredere in templum Dei, ut habeas Pater cum Christo in vitam aeternam. Amen. Credo in Deo Pater omnipotent, creatorem cielo.
I'm going with the suspense building again. I keep saying suspense. Tension. Tension. Come on, man. This is not the time. That man is smart.
Honey, kids. Please, Mike, don't do this to me.
See that's why he ain't want to be a part of the family, because he's like, bro, I already know if I gotta go do this, bro, I'm gonna do this shit. Like, I'm gonna be the best at it.
Today I settle all family business, so don't tell me you're innocent, Carlo. Admit what you did. Get more drink.
And he's so cool about it though. Like, my brother's just breaking down. He's like, oh, I'm about to die. Like, my nigga died with dignity. You try to do some snake shit, you got caught.
Come on, you think I make my...
He should have been killed when he put his hands on bro. When bro put his hands on their sister the first time, he should have been through. The way they filmed that though was crazy. Look, it is what it is, fam. I'm not about to apologize. Not about to defend myself. It is what it is. Oh well. He shouldn't have did what he did. She just looks so distraught. Close the door. Roll credits. All right, I must have wanted this movie so bad. Not like that, but all right. So and that was my first time watching The Godfather, and I can officially say I seen it. Now, that being said, because technically I did see it a little while ago, the this movie is just like to me, it is a testament of just when you cast great actors and let them do their jobs, and you have a great director and a great writer, like all of the I feel like all of the elements of filmmaking just got put into the perfect pot and made the perfect dish for like when it comes to this movie. Like the performances are so good that these characters are so well established within like the first I want to say within like the first hour. Like you don't even really need the whole movie to get who these people are because I mean, uh no, obviously some people did make it throughout the whole movie. um which was expected in itself, just because of the subject matter here, but the way that they shot these things, the way that they build tension and suspense in this movie is just on another level, and it really did open up my eyes more to these kind of movies. Honestly, like I'm really excited to get to things like Goodfellas and um I honestly don't know. I don't know that many mob movies. They're not really my thing. They're not my bag. So it's what the hell? Is something on my face? I did have something on my face. I wonder how long that was there. If that was there for the whole intro, I'm gonna be so pissed because I can only half see my camera right now. This is so me. Like this works. Like all of the all of the technical difficulties and things that like most people be like, oh, we gotta edit this out to make sure everything is perfect. Whatever. Y'all gonna just have to watch this growth. Okay. And obviously, if you pay attention, well, this has nothing to do with the movie. Just if you notice in the video, the stickers that are behind my head. Shout out to my nephew who decorated my room at my sister's house where I was living at when I recorded that. He also painted that behind me. Yeah, he's awesome. Anyway, back to the movie. I think I said it more in like the second and the third, far as the casting goes, how they nailed that. So I'll just kind of leave those thoughts to those videos. Um, that I would like the way this movie did sneak up on me is something that I enjoyed. I did not think that I would enjoy this movie, and I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna do a thing called the Gibbs scale. This is how I'm gonna scale and rate movies. Um, Basically just on a like top tier. Let's go on the top on the way down. Top tier is everybody should watch this movie. It does not matter the subject. It doesn't matter when it came out. Everybody should see it just to have just to know what it is. Okay, and then after that, it's like if you're into these kind of movies, watch it. You'll enjoy it. And then under that, it's like I mean, it's okay. I'm glad it exists, And then underneath that, it's like, fuck this movie. What are we talking about here? So I would definitely say The Godfather is everybody should watch this movie, like hands down. I don't think there's a single person walking this earth. I get that there are some people out there who believe that you shouldn't have to watch movies that came out before you were born. Fuck that. Okay, you have to know how we got here. Okay. You got to get the references. You got to get the inspiration, the influence, okay? That being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the reaction. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed all of my quirkiness and everything. And if you did, I hope you hit thumbs up on the video, okay? And if you got some questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, please leave them in the comments, okay? Those help. Those help. And, yeah, also, if you liked it, then you want to see more, right? So you should probably hit the subscribe. I mean, I know I put it all in the video, but I'm just going to say it anyway. I said I wasn't going to be one of those people that say it. I'm just going to say it. Subscribe. like, comment, subscribe. And you know what you could do on top of that? You could share the video to other people. Because even if you don't like it, somebody you know I like it, and then boom, they might share it to somebody they like it, and that's how that works. And then you help a brother quit at least one job. Just one. Because I gotta work. But at least help a brother keep one job. It'll be nice. Thank you. So now I'm just playing, y'all. A little bit. Bye.